Hello and good morning, and welcome to the video then for this little Volkswagen Polo, 5-door Polo in metallic black, 2 owners, 2 lady keepers, done 110k. Driven for 25 miles myself, drives very well actually, doesn't miss a beat. The clutch pedal, brakes, steering all working fine. Big engine one, this one, it's 1.9 diesel. It's not turbocharged, but it's a 1.9 diesel, so you do tend to get a little bit of vibration when they are just idling over. I'll demonstrate it a bit later on for you, but that is what they're all like. But on the plus point, you do get excellent fuel economy. I mean, they'll do 50 mpg easily, and they're good for, God blimey, probably 200,000 miles, 250,000 miles, quite happily. So this one's just running ready for work, really. On the V registration, 1999 or 2000, what the history is a bit later on in the video, and it'll explain to you that the cam belt's been done and all the service history, and it's had an absolute fortune spent on it in the last 12 months. I think over about 1,200 quid in servicing, including the cam belt, so that's all pretty good. It is the 5-door, which is dead handy for students and first-time car. It is an ideal first-time car, little 13-inch tyres, cheap running costs. You know, you can't really beat something like this for this sort of money. Nice long MOT until the mid part of next year, and suit someone by the name of Cass, of all things. So if your name is Cass, then it would be spot on, wouldn't it? Metallic black, headlights spot on, a little bit of stone chipping here and there. Windscreen looks okay, obviously it's past its MOT. It's fairly basic in specification. It does have a driver's side airbag and electric mirrors, but manual windows all round. All the books are present and correct. The boot space is tidy. Really all it's got is just a fair few little scratches and marks around it. A little bit of rust in the wheel arch just starting to come through a bit, but not imminent danger of failing the MOT. The spare and everything looks all okay under here. Let's just grab the carpet mat out. There we go, it's a little spare. The toolkit there. Baggage covers present, heated rear screen, original supplying Hallco VW of Inverness. Supplier's dealer, colour coordinated bumpers and wing mirrors, wipers, washers all work fine. The car starts up and drives really well. Okay, so tyre wise, we've got a Uniroyal tyre here, practically brand new, 175/65 R13. This one here, again, about 20% worn. This one here, about 20% worn again as well, and another Uniroyal on the front, which is practically brand new, so you've got no spends to make on the tyres at all. As far as I'm concerned, the brakes are all absolutely spot on as well. What we'll do is go and have a look at the service history and the documents, and check this out. There's some pretty good history with this car. Okay, welcome to the documents and history section then for this VW Polo. What have we got then? We have got the V5 showing just 2 keepers from new, and the last change of ownership was in 2008 in July. Shows us a Polo diesel 5-door 1896cc heavy oil car in black. Registration date 26/01/2000. So just 2 owners from new, that's pretty good. Both lady owners as well. The current MOT is valid until 11th of May 2013. And it has advisories, issues of windscreen damage and slight corrosion to exhaust. So nice long MOT, loads of old previous MOTs as well. 2 keys with the car, so 2 ordinary standard keys, no central locking, just ordinary standard keys. The history basically dates back, well, it goes back some way. There are lots of stamps in the service book. I'll just run through those. So first stamp in the book, VW 6,500 miles, then again at 12,000 miles, then again at 43,000, 78,000, 85,000, 93,000. Last stamp in the book at May 2012 at 107,000 miles. So 11 stamps in the service book. We must have a good 8 or 10 or so invoices. Running back then from the last ones, we've got discs front, disc pads, brake fluid change. All this was done at 93k. This was a biggish bill actually, this one. £541. So biggish bill there. Another big bill. Brake fluid change. I think this was the one at 107k. This was £540. So that's over £1,000 spent in the last 2 services since near enough 100k. Then there's a starter motor at £287, that's 1287, so we're over the asking price of the car near enough, or up to the asking price of the car near enough. Another service here, 127,000 miles. Another receipt bill here for timing belt and cam belt tensioner, 3 hours, £242, done at 78,516, so it has had a cam belt. And then we've got receipts and bills going back a lot further than that from Mitsubishi and some various other ones, £74. So good history. The person who's owned this, these two people who've owned this car haven't shied away from spending money on it, even though it's an old vehicle. So it's had a cam belt, and as I said, I've driven it about 25 miles about an hour ago, and it does drive perfectly. No issues on overheating or anything like that, all spot on. Let's go back. Okay, right then, we've washed and, sorry, we haven't washed the outside, we've only cleaned the inside, so it's had a decent valet inside, and I have to say it's come up really well. It's not been wet clean, so it's nice and dry. There's no horrible odours, smells or anything like that inside this car. It smells absolutely spot on. There are two inertia reel safety belts and a lap belt in the middle. Manual windows in the back. Door cards are pretty good. That isn't bad condition at all. Just needs a wash off on the outside and that final bit of prep, but we won't do that for the moment due to the fact that it's been raining for about the last month. Look at the driver's seat. That's not bad condition at all. It's very minor bit of staining there, but nothing really to worry about. The mats are VW. The pedal rubbers are perfect. Handbrakes spot on. So's the passenger seat. Electric mirrors. We do have, I think, 2 keys with it, so usual thing, airbag light goes out as it should. Okay, no ABS brakes, 110,667, and you just get this sort of vibration in them, which is a little bit annoying if you're sat in traffic for a long time. It's normally the dashboard that sort of rattles around, but if you just lift the revs up, it will disappear, so when you're on the motorway, it's fine. Okay, fan heater's working well. There's all the owner's manuals. The cigarette lighter has never been used. I'm going to shut it off because it may be interfering with the volume on the mic, but handbrake is fine, the clutch pedal, the gear knob, the gaiter, that's all absolutely spot on. As I said, it's not been a smoker. It's got an adjustable steering column as well, up and down, and a little storage cubby hole in there as well. The fuse box located behind. But these are a good little car. Looking for something cheap to run, pretty inexpensive to keep up together, and nice low insurance and tax and all that sort of thing. Not going to owe you much. Take a look at this. Anyway, probably waffled on enough about it. It's not that exciting, I must admit, but anyway, I do like them like that. 5 doors and diesel. Bar for that, not bad. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.